Down and shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the table.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
Welcome to the Starman of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
Quasi.
Yeah, no.
And this week we're talking about a movie that I really super duper enjoyed. I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun. Free Guy. Such a good Ryan Reynolds movie.
How much did you enjoy it?
A lot. So much so that I'm wearing blue shirts all of a sudden.
But
All
that's
day,
not
every day.
That's not the same type of blue, by the way. But okay, whatever.
It works. Blue is blue.
Wow.
No,
Blue is blue.
no.
Blue is
There's
blue.
periwinkle. There's indigo. We're not gonna get into it because there's a lot of blues.
Blue is blue.
There's even sky blue.
No, blue is blue. This movie just caught me.
Well, first I'll explain what it is.
Well, no, it caught me by surprise. Number one, because I knew it was gonna be enjoyable, but I didn't think it was gonna be that enjoyable. With a lot of a lot of Easter eggs in it. A lot of just it's
Cameos.
you can't not only cameos, but it's one of those things where it's one of those movies where I thought I kind of knew it is what you think from what you see in the trailer, but it's so much more. The movie has so much heart and it's really good comedy. It's really enjoyable. It is Ryan Reynolds though. It's like the same Ryan Reynolds you're getting a lot, just a little toned down from Deadpool, right? It's that same. But
From Deadpool, from Waiting, from Van Wilder, from
First of all,
everything.
you gotta go back to Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place. Okay, it's Ryan Reynolds.
but
It's
still
Ryan
good.
Reynolds.
But it's
Yeah.
still good. It's
The same character.
it's
Yeah,
such an interesting.
But so does De Niro, Pesci, uh, God, what the fuck is that guy's name?
Al Pacino.
Nah,
No, not Al Pacino.
he at least changes it up once in a while.
See, that's
It's
why
what-
I don't like De Niro.
Ben
I know.
Stiller.
I heard things.
Ben Stiller plays the same character all the time.
Ben Stiller, goddamn.
That's right, Ben
You.
Stiller.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
again, it's such a interesting. It's such an interesting premise for the movie.
well, thing is, he does the Ryan Reynolds where it works. It's not just on everything.
Yeah, and it's
Definitely, maybe it was pretty good. I like that one.
It is a video game movie without being an actual video game movie where it's tied to a real game, you know. But it is technically a video game movie. It's a movie about.
It's not based on anything that
Yeah,
exists.
it's about. The movie is about.
Isn't it the same guy that wrote Ready Player One?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'd look it up, but I don't give two shits about that.
No, this has nothing. It's not at all connected to Ready Player One. It's. I mean, it's nothing like where Ready Player One did bring that nostalgia. Like it brought a lot of stuff from video games. This did towards the very end. It did, but not only for video games, but for from movies and from things.
Just say
like that.
nerds. Just say nerds.
It did bring. It did have.
It gave
real,
nerds their boner at the end of the movie.
The last act, the last act of the movie, it was so much a
See, I like the attention to detail at the end when they
blowing of the
when they
load
brought
for
dude.
nerds. Yeah, like from that whole scene towards the end, it was just nonstop. Just that.
No, but the little subtleties of dude is hilarious, because they basically say, okay, he's not a finished product. So as things come up, he just uses what's inserted automatically when he says things.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. No. Well, so let's go back to the movie's about a background character in a video game that becomes self-aware. Why he becomes self-aware, you find out through the movie, right? Throughout the movie, it's
Westworld.
explained. Yeah, it's very much spoilers. definitely spoilers, like always. We're just gonna change the show called Definitely Spoilers. No, but the video game idea is stolen from two original programmers, and like Taika Waititi's character steals the game and steals the code for it, but the code still lives in the new game, which is like a uh, GTA shoot 'em, mass multiplayer online game, and some of the characters, the code was built for. It's essentially just artificial intelligence. These characters in the game just constantly keep learning and keep evolving. That's the whole point of the game that was originally created, and that is what's happening in this game. Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, becomes self-aware, or just becomes. He starts evolving, and from his evolution, other people start evolving, and that's what starts the trickling effect of the game.
The program is learning. The program is learning.
Westworld.
Yeah.
Speaking of Westworld, did anybody see the Reminiscence, the one written by the
Yeah.
co-writer?
Not yet. Not
Yeah, I
yet.
watched it.
I saw it. Okay. All I'm gonna say is I saw it.
I watched it too.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Was it positive or negative?
I saw it today.
It was a
me.
It was a movie. It was a movie.
It was a me.
Yeah, it was a movie. There's a reason why you didn't see a lot of advertisement, and there was not a lot of backing for this by Warner.
Well, the trailer
Brothers.
was during the Free Guy movie. That's
Yeah.
where I saw the trailer.
I don't ever
Heck.
remember see. I don't ever. I think I saw a trailer on YouTube. That's about it. But
Heck,
nothing.
Hugh Jackman's voice is in Free Guy too.
Hugh Jackman, The Rock.
Mhm.
We're taking a trip.
It's and that's the fun thing about Free Guy itself. Like, yeah, you have the little hidden Easter egg cameos from people.
Hugh Jackman trailers.
The Hugh Jackman trailers. I think what really made the movie for me was not much just like the action, or it's really the connection of the characters, right? From Guy and his buddy, that relationship. Lil Rel does a really good job. And in things that I've seen him lately, he's been good. He was good in that Kevin Hart movie, Fatherhood. He was
Yeah.
good in that movie. He was good in that
I actually
movie.
like that movie a lot.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
I cried a little bit in the beginning. Just saying.
You bitch.
You.
But like I'm very impressed with the stuff that Lil Rel's been putting out recently.
I mean,
'cause
then you gotta
enjoyed
go
the
back to
movies.
Uncle Drew, and then
No, because even in that movie with Eric Andre, was it Bad Trip that was on Netflix? Even in that movie, he was good
that's-
because that was a whole movie just based off pranking people, but it's an actual storyline that's in the movie. Movie's
Yeah.
not great. It wasn't by
Oh,
no
no,
means is
it's-
that movie good.
it
But,
took me a couple days to finish it.
but like,
I had
again,
to pause and go like, God, I'm still watching this. Why am I still watching this?
But again, like Lil Rel was good in that. But again, I go back to like when I saw him in Fatherhood, he was good in that one, and he was good in this one. And
He's at that movie coming out with the John Cena soon.
There's another John Cena movie.
Yeah, where Lil Rel and his girl go get together
Oh, like
for wedding.
Vacation Friends or something like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No thanks.
We'll see.
Hey, John Cena
John Cena.
He's awesome in things. I don't know.
But like the relationship between Buddy and Guy, and then
Blockers is good.
and then the relationship, like the connection that Guy has with Millie in the game, and it's the whole movie's about the relationships, right? That's really what made the movie for me, because the connections between the characters was one of the stronger points of the movie. The humor that came from, like, even with Dude at the end, when even Dude becomes somehow self-aware too, and
Oh, when he puts the glasses on him.
yeah,
Yeah.
or when all that happens,
Oh,
when all that happens with, like, I'm telling you, even with Dude, and credit, got to give credit where we're gonna give credit to Taika Waititi. I know that they were in Green Lantern together, right? Him and Ryan Reynolds were in Green Lantern, but
yeah, he was in Green Lantern.
But Taika Waititi was
he?
not a bad. He's not a bad
Yeah, he was.
villain. He was Green
He
Lantern's
played his
best
friend.
friend. Yeah,
No, I don't remember.
yeah.
Well,
I don't remember.
he looks younger and like and you know
No
more
white hair.
yeah.
No white hair. But he's a good. He played a good villain. Kind of annoying and douchey, right? And that's kind of
Which most programmers are.
how dare you? Number one. Number one. How dare you?
I said programmers, not coders. Relax.
Kind of what what they were doing is coding, bro. So eat a
whatever.
dick. No, but he was he's a really good villain, and
Yeah, he
I
plays an
don't
asshole pretty well.
I don't mind seeing him. Like you see him in Suicide Squad, Taika Waititi's in Suicide Squad, and he has a big, he has the emotional moments in Suicide Squad, but here he's like the opposite, just being a douchebag, and you kind of root for him to fail.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, that's true. Jojo Rabbit too. He's good. He's a good. He seems to be well rounded. And then you have what is it, Jodie
He's Korg, bro. Jodie Comer.
I don't know.
Comer, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm saying Comer because I think that's what it is.
I know that she's from stuff, but I don't think I've ever seen her in stuff.
She's in Killing Eve.
I've never seen that show.
I've seen an episode too.
I've never seen it. Right, so I don't know. She again, really, and that's her singing the Mariah Carey, the fantasy.
Yeah.
That's her like her singing that song, not the Mariah Carey's singing, but like the slow version when she finally kisses guy, which kind of makes no sense when you really think about it, because how does she initiate
She fell
a
in
kiss?
love with a character.
No,
that was
no.
actually a character of someone
No,
else.
no, but what I'm saying in the video game, right? There was no, they didn't program anyone to be able to kiss people, but yet
Oh, she
did
found
it.
a button. Yeah, I did that. She found a button.
Which kind of like, I understand that Guy can do it because he's in the game and it's his world, the world that he lives in. But when when she kisses him, kind of, it's, to me, I was like, okay, that, I don't know how they did it.
Doesn't
but
make
okay.
any sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
She
it doesn't
figured
make
it out. She figured it out. It takes time.
Sure, but the world that they built for Free Guy, I know that people are talking about like a sequel and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't see where you would even go with a sequel on this one. For a sequel of Free Guy,
Virus.
that's stupid. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where they would go. I don't even think I would want to see a sequel, because this one was.
It'd be a video game Contagion.
Because this one was just really well done, and I can see why they didn't want to release this movie direct to streaming, or like streaming day and date and show it in theaters, because it
belongs in front of a theater.
It's making money. It's making money. People are still seeing it. It's still number one, right? It's still number one this weekend.
Because nothing came out this weekend.
Paw Patrol, baby. Reminiscence.
Don't Breathe too.
Wasn't that last week?
I didn't realize it until this week.
No, it was last week. Yeah, it is again just very slowly rolling out movies, but Free Guy, it's one of those movies where I would go watch it again. I'll watch it again. It's that much fun.
It's made to be on a big screen, so you can actually appreciate like the size of everything. Like like in IMAX, you get full scope of everything. You get to appreciate the little details that put into it. It's kind of nice.
I think it's very familiar too, because with the glasses, it reminds me of They Live. It's movies that you enjoy. I mean, that remind me of this movie. I think that's why.
Oh, that's good. The whole They Live thing. I mean, instead of going dark, it just goes to like something lighter, like
Groundhog Day, because he keeps repeating his life. There's a lot of, I don't know, reminders of other movies, which I guess why I don't feel bad watching it, or I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I again, it's like because the character of Guy is one that he lives the same thing over and over again, right? Because he's just programmed to do the same thing daily, right? That's the name. That's the game that they're living in. but the fact that little by little he gets bored the moment he meets Millie, and then later you find out the reason why.
Oh, they're about to like attack the crap out of him when he went to a coffee shop. Said he wanted a cappuccino.
Yeah,
What?
you see the tank.
Someone's gonna get shot.
You saw the tank
He
instantly
went
start
in there
pointing
and
at
was
him.
like, yeah.
Like the tank started pointing at him and everything, and I that whole thing was funny. But what I was saying is like
We need coffee, 2 sugars.
you see his connection to Millie, and the reason why he's connected to Millie. When you find out later, of course, you're introduced to both Millie and the Keys character, played by
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, not Ben.
He
Schwartz,
has no
but-
name.
Not
His
Ben
name is
Schwartz,
Stranger
but
Things.
Joe Keery, from Stranger Things, and
Baby Schwartz.
bro, this guy, the guy that made Stranger Things, Sean Levy, right? Didn't he have a hand in it in Stranger Things? He's given Joe Keery a bunch of jobs. He gave him Stranger Things. He put him in Free Guy. Gave him a good, a good role in Free Guy. That the whole scene where he was a cop with the bunny cop with abs.
UTK. UTK is awesome.
The bunny cop with abs, the cop with the mustache, and when they're chasing Guy, that's a good actions. That's a good little sequence that they had going. But again, like the whole thing with Guy is once he crosses paths with Millie, and at that point he's already starting to he wants more from life, and the moment he crosses paths with her, instantly that's what unlocks his code, and he starts actually just growing himself. That to me was like, okay, I like that. I like that they gave that kind of story, even though he's a he's a computer generated character, like, but he's growing. That's the thing about a movie and a character that I like is when you have growth for a character, even though that's the whole point of the movie. It's what I really liked. I just found myself really enjoying the movie a lot, more than I thought I was gonna. I know that I was gonna enjoy it, but I didn't think I was gonna come out of this movie and like really come out and like it and really be a fan of it and like promote it constantly.
I like how you subtly, like little by little, realize that all the things he likes to do, all the things he's programmed to like, stuff like that, are all stuff that she likes.
Yeah.
Because he wrote the code to basically be her, like everything she likes, everything. Keys wrote for the characters he wrote.
He modeled it after the person that he
same-
was in love
yeah.
with. Yeah. And the way the movie ends, where it's like right when they're about to kiss, boom, they fades to black. And I like the fact that Guy kind of initiates the fact that she can't keep coming back, right? She has to live her life outside the game, because she started falling in love with Guy, right? At the movie, until she found that he was AI.
So he opened her eyes.
Yeah. And I like the fact that he kind of told her, you know what? No, you need to live your life. There's someone out there. I'm just code, but somebody wrote me pretty much for you. So you got to find the guy who wrote the love letter to you, essentially.
And then
I like
flashback
that.
to
But then I like that
video.
because I was thinking, oh, they were gonna program a Millie-like character in the game for him. That's where I thought they were gonna go, right? I like the fact that they brought back Buddy by the end, because Buddy has that sacrifice, and he says it himself, like he sacrificed himself, but even that little bit of life that he had, that he started to live, that he was too afraid, and he just ended up doing it. He was happy. He was fine. He was fine going because he did what he wanted to do, and he helped out his best friend.
I did it with my best friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That like Lil Rel like delivered some of those lines really well.
Oh yeah, no,
It didn't remind you of Kevin Hart though.
No,
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Guess it was just me.
no. Kevin Hart has a different tone when he delivers lines.
Yeah. No, but even then, like, yeah, no, he didn't remind me of Kevin Hart at all.
No, but he is taking the Kevin Hart like way of going that movie wise. You start off making crap like Soul Plane, and then and then move up. You just can't say no to things.
Soul Plane, the movie everyone called crap, but everyone pirated. Almost everyone had a copy of Soul Plane because that movie came
because
out.
you hear how bad it is. You gotta see it now.
It was just
It's
real.
like-
It's just real bad. But again, the whole cast. I think that's the thing that kept it engaging was the whole cast, and I didn't feel it was another movie. You know, like last week we talked about how Galaxy Quest didn't felt like there was no low point, no point where I'm in the movie and I'm like, okay, there's a part. This is a part that I can skip. I don't want to watch this. Is a part. I didn't feel that like at all in Free Guy either. I enjoyed the pacing of the movie, the comedy, the timing, everything was really well done. And Channing Tatum,
C tats.
that whole Channing Tatum scene with
With the mom.
with the mom and the fact that he's saying you feel it, they're touching. I couldn't stop laughing. It was just so gross, and it just the guy who played who Channing Tatum was the Avatar, right? The guy who played who was on the other side of the computer was that the whole thing was hilarious because it just don't touch my special sock, you're gonna have nightmares. That whole thing.
Oh, and the mom was Tina Fey.
Yeah, the mom, the voice of the
Was it?
mom that was it was
Yeah.
Tina Fey.
Oh.
There was so many people in this movie, and I think they even said I think Blake Lively it was in the movie too somewhere.
Yeah. She was one of the avatars also.
Yeah, and that's why it's one of those where I might have to go watch it again to catch all the extra stuff that I missed. Because I'm engaged in the characters and I'm not really watching a lot of stuff that's going in the background. But like even being a video game movie, they didn't super throw in all these like video game Easter eggs. You don't see you didn't see the classic Mario stuff, and you didn't see all that. So
They
threw
use
enough.
real online gamers.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
YouTubers?
They use
Twitchers.
YouTubers, Twitchers. They but again, it's like they like the difference with this is they only they only had a few Easter eggs, and they didn't try to bombard. They didn't make it a movie where it's just constantly about.
Did
that
you
kind of
catch
stuff.
how some of the bank robbers had certain names like RPD on them?
Oh no, I didn't catch that.
No? Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, it's just, I noticed it. I was like, he's throwing out like movies he hated doing. I'm waiting for the Green Lantern one. He was gonna probably put in there.
He already did that, and he would.
Yeah, no, but
did
he does it in
Deadpool.
most things.
But it's like
He's like,
you're not.
worst movie ever made.
I was happy with the amount of Easter eggs, and when they bring in the Marvel stuff towards the end where he's actually fighting dude, and you have the Hulk arm, you have the portal gun, you have the Captain America shield, you have the Captain America, the Avengers
Cameo.
music, you have the Chris Evans cameo. It was just like a lot of that stuff. I'm glad that they didn't spoil.
Like everyone's eyes were what? Was like, yeah, lightsaber.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't spoil a lot of that stuff because had it been a normal other movie like that where they would have put all that in the trailer, I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad that they didn't because all that stuff caught me by surprise and was a happy find in the movie when I was watching it.
Yeah, nerd boner.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
it's a clinical term.
100%. But I don't feel like there was anything that I can talk bad about the movie because I think just overall it was meant to be just fun. It wasn't meant to be anything that's super crazy that it's supposed to make me think all kinds of things. It was a good summer movie, and I think it goes back to seeing it in theaters. That's really where you'd want to see this movie. Had I seen it like if it was on Disney Plus or on because mind you, since this was a Fox movie, 20th Century
Yeah.
Fox,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
20th Century Studios. I could have seen Disney had they wanted to just put it on there without the $30 thing.
Well, I can actually see this actually showing up on Disney Plus because it's not vulgar. It's not.
And it has one F-bomb.
Yeah,
It's
and even then-
PG-13. But again, it's one of those where I could like Disney could since it wasn't a official Disney release like that. I could have seen them going the way of well, we just want to put it out just to put it out, but they didn't, and I'm glad that they didn't because I think again this movie, even though it was over a year delay, it kept getting delayed because of.
I love the original
pandemic.
trailer though when he said that.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I was like, who was that? Oh, forgot what that sounded like. It's been a while.
Yeah, and
Thank you for bringing it back.
It kept getting delayed because of the pandemic, and then I'm glad that they finally released it and we got to see it because it's just such a good movie, such an enjoyable movie. That
It's a total summer movie though too. It's
Yeah.
thing. It's it's not one of those movies gonna get nominated for an Oscar. I mean,
Yeah.
I like how it you know how like you see certain CG, it looks really bad. You can do that in this movie, and it's not that big of a deal because it's most video games have shitty CG.
It's meant to be that way, right? Like,
Yeah.
like if they were to use real bad, like it's certain things you could have been like, okay, well the CG was kind of rough, but
Are you gonna complain about
wouldn't mind it.
the deep fake? Are you gonna complain about that today?
The dude,
No?
the dude
Yeah.
face.
No.
How it was off center once in a while?
But see,
Hey.
again, that part didn't
hilarious.
bother me. That didn't bother
I
me at
wasn't
all.
really.
because-
Yeah, I didn't really pay. I only saw it once, so I didn't really pay attention to that.
Well, I mean, same, I did too. I only saw it once because instead I wanted what I didn't get to see Jungle Book. So I mean Jungle Cruise, so I had to go see it. So I was like, all right. And then I saw a Paw Patrol movie.
Yeah, well, that's Paw Patrol. But I think if you
Mayor
haven't,
Humdinger here, yeah.
but I
Sorry.
think if you haven't seen Free Guy, this is definitely one that you should catch in theaters. It's a lot of fun.
By
And
in
you
the
don't-
Heights?
and you don't have to be, and you don't have to be a video game like you don't have to be somebody who loves playing video games or anything like that to just enjoy this movie, because this movie, above all, it's just it's really well done, well written, well paced, a lot of fun, and you just go there and you have fun. That's the whole point of this movie, was just to be fun, and that's what I think it accomplished.
Yeah, I agree.
I second that.
All right, cool. No conflicts today, guys, at all.
No.
Oh no, I mean, watch Paw Patrol if you have kids.
But if we switch gears, Reminiscence. So, no, just kidding. No, I don't want to talk
No,
about that
don't.
movie.
No, I don't want to either.
All I'll say about that movie is that
Is it
again,
off the price stage? No.
no, because that's at least Christopher Nolan, right? No, but all I'll say
Is
about
like Dark City?
no, all I'll say about Reminiscence is that I can see why they didn't put too much money into marketing.
Is it one of those movies that's hard to market?
No,
It's
no,
it's
not
like,
at all.
It's like,
It's-
if how are we gonna market this?
If I
What kind of
boil
people
it,
would-
if I boil it down, it's
It's a sci-fi love movie.
yeah, it's a sci-fi
So
romance.
sci-fi romance.
Sci-fi,
So Dark City.
Sci-fi and romance, but utilizing memories. That's all it is, and it's a sci-fi romance with a thriller aspect. That's not really much of a thriller
Mystery.
aspect. You know, it's like
Got a
some of
little
it
bit
is
of action.
some of it's kind of dumb.
Maybe some comedy.
Oh, so Waterworld.
How dare you? Waterworld's a national treasure. Movie's great. People put that movie
It is a
down
good.
too much.
I like that movie. I do like.
I like
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Well, but isn't like the world like underwater basically?
No, that's not.
From
That's
from
not
the
how it
trailers, what I
works.
see, I see a
There's
lot of water.
Exactly. They don't. It's the trailers make no. The kind of show it, kind of don't. I don't
The
know.
trailer looks
Whatever.
like a bunch of water, precogs, Total Recall, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff
And
in
it's
darkness.
just it was just, I don't like the ending of it either. I thought the ending was stupid. None of it paid off for me. That's the problem with Reminiscence. If you watch Reminiscence, it's
Where's it on? Is it on HBO Max?
HBO Max.
Yeah.
It's HBO Max and in theaters right now.
All right, so I'm gonna
Hugh
watch.
Jackman was good though, and
Yeah.
so was
Rebecca Ferguson or Tandy Newton.
Sandy. They were all good.
Yeah, it's just it sucks that they had good people in it. They had a lot of good people in it. Just that the story was not all there.
Is it one of those movies that it seems like it'd be a good idea, but it just wasn't done right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I feel because Hugh Jackman, he was.
I mean, it
good.
wasn't that bad.
I just no. It's just.
Well, no,
it's
you
just, I
know
didn't
how like you're going into this going, oh, let's it looks like it's gonna be an interesting
There's
movie.
things
and
that- there's
and there's
things
that
that I-
interesting stuff,
there's
but then
things that
it
I-
just
there's
it
things that I
doesn't
think they could
answer
have done differently.
questions, and just kind of like doesn't like the ending just kind of
No, it's
No.
not that. No,
takes a shit on itself.
No, they answer all the questions. I just didn't like the way the movie ended. I thought, to me, just like made
You
no
mean like-
like why
like
I don't know.
didn't like the way it ended, like Game of Thrones, that kind of ending, like where like it's like you really didn't like the way it ended. You're like,
Yeah.
that was stupid.
Yeah,
I just wasted my time on this shit.
because I
kinda
felt
thing.
like it was kind of an easier way to just end it. I
Okay.
get it, but I just
So you can tell they ran out of money and said, all right,
it was I think the problem is the payout. You don't get the payoff in the movie.
it's like when you're squeezing on a toilet, and then like when you're pushing, that one little like poop comes out. It's like, oh, that worked for nothing, right? No?
Go watch Free Guy. Go watch Free Guy
Yeah.
in theaters, guys.
Buying the Heights.
And don't watch Into the Heights.
In the Heights.
Whatever.
Not Into the Woods. Yeah, definitely
I like Into the Woods though.
Definitely
Into the Woods.
definitely check out Free Guy in theaters. I think it's only 20 days before it comes out on streaming anyways. I think that's the deals now. Like it's in theaters for a certain amount of time and then it's on streaming. Because Snake Eyes, that piece of crap movie is already out.
On where?
On like you can buy it. You can buy it and watch it at home. It's on streaming.
Oh, okay. So you saw it, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw it. I saw it, and I will not talk about that movie. I will not talk about that movie.
Oh, that was garbage. All right. So
Watch Free Guy.
Yeah, watch
So
Free Guy. Enjoy.
if you
want to
see, if you want to know about Snake Eyes, watch the trailer. The last trailer they put out.
that's
says
the whole movie.
everything.
That's the whole movie. That's exactly what it was. The last trailer is the whole movie. And other than a lot of this when they're fighting.
I hate that. It's the beginning, more anything. Not throughout the whole thing though. Like near the end,
Yeah,
didn't do that
I
much.
don't like that. But watch Free Guy. Give your money to Ryan Reynolds because such a good movie. Well done. It's 100% of a good watch, especially in the summer. If you just want to get out and have a good time at the theaters, definitely go watch Free Guy.
Yeah, it's a goofy movie that will actually like make you want to watch it more and more.
Speaking of, watch Goofy movie.
That's
That's
good
another
movie.
good movie.
That's a great movie.
On that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy.
And
We'll see you guys.
Oscar nominated goofy movie.
We'll see you guys next week.